Good morning. I'm going to start playing today with the XMEGA-A3BU Xplained. The first thing I'm going to do is find the relevant documentation on the Atmel website. If I search for the name of the board, the first link which comes up is typically the product page. You can see some features of the board. That's the board I have there. Click on the Documents tab. We can see that there's a software user guide which explains the demo which comes on the board, a getting started guide, and then a hardware users guide. Hardware users guide is what I'm going to have a look at first, and what I've done is pulled up a picture here of the board. So what I want to do first, using this Atmel Software Framework as a demo, is turn LED 0 on, this one in the top left hand corner of the board. Okay, so I'm going to open Studio, open a new project for this board, XMEGA-A3BU getting started. Okay, so we have an empty project here. First thing we wanted to do was turn on that LED. So LED on, and let's look for LED. The LED on the board was LED 0. Okay, and now let's add a while loop to ensure that our program keeps running. We just got to check what our debug platform is, and that so we go to Tool, ensure that we have our JTAG ICE3 connected via JTAG, save. Okay, then we can have this start without debugging, which just programs the board. Okay, let's try and understand a little bit what happened here. LED on. Okay, so that's let's have a look. Okay, Alt-G takes us to the definition. We can see we've got a few functions here to work with LEDs. But what is LED 0 defined as? Well, we look in this information bar, we can see it's port R0. Where is that defined? Well, here we have opened an XMEGA-A3BU Xplained.h. This is the board file which describes the hardware on the board, and you can see that it's on the right hand side in the ASF Explorer. You can see under board XMEGA-A3BU Xplained.h. So we saw that port LED was port R0. Well, one of the nice things that if we went to the getting started here and we see the Xplained hardware users guide, there's a CD icon, and what you'll find there is a schematic for the board, which I'm going to open here, and I'm going to search for LED 0, and here is my LED. Let's zoom in a little bit. So you can see LED 0, and that's connected to port R0 there. Okay, next step, let's start toggling this LED at 2 Hz. Well, we can use the Atmel Software Framework. We've started with user application template for this board, which is basically that board file which you've seen now, which maps all the pins. Okay, so let's just use a delay. Okay, and next, finish. So now we're going to try and make use of Intelligent Editor in Studio, and we can start typing delay, and we can see what happens there. There's a delay in milliseconds, and let's try 500, and let's, instead of now turning our LED on, LED toggle maybe. Yeah, there's an LED toggle, and let's use the same LED. Okay. Okay, and we have our LED toggling at 2 Hz.